Так, раз, два, три. Всім гарної суботи. З вами Фінвара. І це, сьогоднішній суботний стрім. Це кошмарно буде сьогодні. Надіюсь, сьогодні не протупиться і воно нарешті запише.
Since we last played cards at the Cat's Tail, wonder how Diona's doing. Well, since we have some time on our hands, let's go check up on her.
Ага. Клас. Нарешті. Карточні тортури, реально. За що? Так, ладно. Пішли. Подивимося, що там. Блін, воно голосно шумить. Трошки зменшу звук. Що то кричить в мене мікрофон. Да ладно, в Манштат. Серйозно.
Clear weather all around brightens the heart.
Так, одну секундочку. Бла-бла-бла. Так, все стоїть, чудово. Має зберегти. А то, блін, перший потупив оце позавчорашній. Збереження ніякого. Ну і ладно, блін, пішли гулять далі. Головне що, головне правильно, ми гульбани.
What a disaster! I didn't even make it through the qualifiers. How'd you do?
Так.
I didn't do any better. I was beaten by that little Timmy kid. I've only ever seen him out there feeding pigeons. No clue how he got to be such a good card player.
Я так і думав, головний бос. Це головний бос, народ. Це все. Нам капець. Тім це от просто головний главгад після всіх 7 богів. Хранителі небес, от все, Тім. Глава голубів, це все, хранитель голубів, нам всім капець. Як там на відео чувак зробив, що Тім головний бос.
The next round's starting soon, right? Let's head over and watch the matches. I'm curious to see who will win the grand prize.
Did you hear that?
Yes.
The grand prize! Sounds like they were talking about a card competition. They must be talking about Genius Invocate. Should be! But let's go ask Diona for details.
Опа!
Wait, what? Am I seeing double? Do you have 2 tails?
Your eyes are working just fine. Yes, I have 2 tails. You want to pet them?
Wow, does it hurt when your tail splits into 2? Which one did you grow first? Oh, and what do you do when they start moving around while you're asleep?
Oh, well,
sorry if those were tricky
Питання
questions.
18+,
I've just
Діона,
never seen
серйозно.
anyone with 2 tails before. Who's Diona chatting with? From her outfit, Paimon would guess she's probably from Inazuma.
oh, don't worry, kid. I'm sure you'll be growing a couple of tails of your own in no time.
Huh? You think I could grow 2 tails as well?
Sure, you're a yokai too, right? Your yokai power must be really strong if you can already take on human form. I was just climbing a tree one day when another tail popped out, just like that. People started calling me, Nekomata, I think?
Yokai? Nekomata? No. You got it all wrong. My ears and tail are part of my cat's line bloodline.
Oh, so you're not a Mondstadt yokai?
Обідно.
Mondstadt doesn't have anything like yokai. Is this your first time here?
Yep. Fortunately for me, the company I work for has been expanding, so I'm now getting the opportunity to travel to cities all over Teyvat. Oh, it's been such a pleasure chatting with you that I almost lost track of time.
Нова
I'd
пошта,
better get
нова
going, or I'll
пошта.
be late for my next customer. Diona of the Ketzline clan, your pickup is complete. Thank you for choosing Komania Express.
Great. Feel free to come hang out anytime. Do only yokai have tails in Inazuma?
Не. Вона щось знає. Ззаді.
Oh, Traveler and Paimon! Hey, what brings you back to Mondstadt?
В картошки
We
рубимося, в
figured it's
картошки,
been a
давай.
while since we visited the Cat's Tail, so we thought we'd come and say hi. Oh, and by the way, who was that just now? Oh, she's a courier from Komania Express. They're an international delivery service operating out of Inazuma. Huh? Is the Cat's Tail doing international business now? No. A customer left some goods with us and arranged for Komania Express to pick them up. That's all. I didn't mind. You've been to Inazuma, right? Did you, see lots of yokai like her there? Right! But this is actually the first time we've ever seen one with 2 tails.
Це рай просто неко, дівчик, ти що?
Whoa! I'd love to go see for myself one day. Huh. Anyway, what were you two here for again? Did you need me for something? Oh, yeah! Paimon almost forgot. Do you know anything about a Genius Invocation TCG tournament? Apparently there's prizes and stuff. A tournament? Oh, you must mean the one being organized by the Adventurers Guild. It's a pretty big event. They even had posters imported from Inazuma. But I'm busy with things here, so I didn't sign up. I don't know all the details. Maybe try asking my boss. Got it. Well, with any
Фольклор
luck, we'll
розвиваєш,
learn
но
some
не
more,
знаєш, що
and
за
then we'll treat
івент.
you to some
Супер.
yummy food. Huh. What do you mean, luck? I'm the one who taught you how to play, after all. That's meow like it. Okay, you two should probably get going now. Head to the Fountain Plaza. My boss usually takes a walk around there at this time of day. All right, we'll go there right away.
Ну, значить, там і Альбедо буде, якщо алхімічний верстачок. Не?
Hey, Margaret. We thought we might find you here.
Oh, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon. It's been a while, hasn't it?
Да,
Let
в
me guess.
картошки.
Back to play some
Борщик.
cards?
Я знаю.
It's not like we only ever come back to Mondstadt to play cards.
Oh, really? I just assumed you were here to take part in the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
Ого.
King of Invocations Grand Prix? Oh, that must be the Adventurers Guild one that Diana mentioned.
Mm-hmm, that's the one. Genius Invocation TCG has been attracting more and more players lately. The Adventurers Guild arranged for venues in every city to hold a regional tournament for the
No,
King
też
of Invocations
przyniosę
Grand
kilo.
Prix. The rewards are quite substantial. Mondstadt is already at the final stage, so I'm afraid you might be a little too late to get that prize.
Really? Oh, darn. We already promised Diana we'd treat her to some food with the Moro we won.
It's all right. There's bound to be a next time. This card game came out of nowhere and has already taken the world by storm. Who knows where it'll go next?
Скажи,
The
хто
game's
виграв, я
creators must be
вишибуся. Що?
ecstatic with all this success, don't you think? It's unbelievably popular.
Yeah, and it only gets more fun the more people there are to
Я краще
Well,
чемпіона сам.
you may have missed the boat on the official event, but there's also an unofficial tourney organized by some players. Would that interest you at all?
Unofficial tourney?
That's right.
Чорна ігра,
With all the
чорна
excitement
ігра. Я
surrounding the main
понял.
tournament, players can hardly contain their enthusiasm, so they've set up an unofficial tourney aimed at a larger player base. You can sign up at any time and play however many matches you want. They even have pre-built decks for players to use. Oh, and the rewards are pretty generous too.
Ooh, Paimon likes the sound of this. Thanks for the info, Margaret. We'll go check it out.
You're welcome. There are plenty of booths at the venue offering food and other fun activities, so it's definitely worth a visit. Who knows? You might even bump into some old friends there.
Може рецепти будуть навіть.
Right. If there's nothing else you needed, I'll be continuing my walk now.
Пішли шукати? Да.
Paimon still thinks that with
О,
your
новий
abilities,
персонаж.
winning the grand prize in the official tournament would have been as easy as pie. Just imagine it. Honorary Knight defeats foes and emerges as tournament champion. The headline practically writes itself.
Do my ears deceive me? Or do you two have some breaking news to share with me?
Whoa! Who are you? And why the heck are you eavesdropping on us?
Oh, sorry. Force of habit. I tend to keep my ears peeled at all times. Didn't even realize I was listening in. Let me introduce myself. I'm Charlotte, a reporter for the Steambird from Fontaine. I've been posted here to cover the King of Invocations Grand Prix.
Ну, понятно, уже заспойлери, що наступна територія буде Фонтейн. Да, ми
The
відчули.
Steambird is a major news outlet headquartered in Fontaine and widely acclaimed all over Teyvat. We even have regular columnists based right here in Mondstadt.
Ooh, okay. Paimon's name is Paimon, and this is the Traveler. What was that you were saying about some breaking news?
Oh, looks like I've managed to pique your interest. Well, the truth is that my keen reporting senses are telling me that this competition will be chock full of huge news stories.
Huge news
Скандал
stories?
інтриги, да?
You sure your senses are reliable?
Чуть-чуть.
Absolutely. After all, I've seen it with my own eyes. There's a criminal who's been slinking around the competition venue, and his name is the Card Snatcher.
Card Snatcher?
Карти
He
вирвали
stole
собі.
his opponent's cards when they weren't looking. I was about to try and chase him down, but the
Ви
next
дійсно
moment, he
географічні?
disappeared into thin air.
But why would someone want to steal other people's cards?
Whatever the truth of the matter, it's my job as a journalist to dig up all the gory details and turn them into my very own exclusive news piece.
Рожевий Шерлок Холмс, я поняв. Хоча
So,
це
what do you
доктор
think?
Ватсон, який
Wanna join
пише
me in my
статтю
quest to uncover the
в блогі
sensational
своєму.
story that's
Тільки
hiding
Шерлока
behind the
нема.
scenes?
That does sound interesting, but why us? Any reason you singled us out in particular?
Are you kidding me? It's a no-brainer, considering you're the honorary knight who saved Mondstadt, the hero of Liyue who fought alongside the Adepti, a key player in the repealing of Inazuma's Sakoku decree, and
Вона
the
щось занадто
redeemer of the
багато знає.
Sumeru Academia.
Okay, point taken. Yeah, it seems like we've ended up making quite a big name for ourselves, huh? Yeah, kinda scary. Does she research all her new friends before meeting them for the first time?
I promise you,
I will
teaming
not
up with me will be a
spot you.
great move for you. For starters, when my exclusive news article is published, you'll be credited as contributors. Not to mention that being in a news agency makes me pretty well connected. That'll come in real handy if you're ever traveling in Fontaine. And if you ever wanted to run an ad in the paper one day, no problem. I could make that happen.
That actually sounds genuinely useful. What do you think, Traveler?
50% від статті, ти що?
Great! Then welcome to the news crew.
Ah, I've heard that the traveler always lends a helping hand, so it's nice to know that you live up to your reputation.
Не просто
But even
так,
nicer to
головне, що так
experience it for
50%.
myself.
50 центку, ти
Now
що?
then, before we start investigating our card snatcher, I have one other small task to take care of first. That Mondstadt columnist who I mentioned earlier is a longtime favorite of the Steambird's readership. Management thought that a cash bonus was in order, so I brought it along with me.
Oh, so we're gonna go meet them now?
Yep, I have the address right here. We just need to make a slight detour to drop off the Mora, then we'll be on our way. I thought you would have figured out who it is I'm talking about by now. From what I've heard, you're quite well acquainted.
Oh, it's someone we know?
Мгм.
That doesn't narrow it
Ай-яй-яй.
down much. We know lots of
Ай-яй-яй.
people in Mondstadt. Never mind. Just lead the way, Charlotte.
Боляче мені.
Who could it be?
One of your rich friends, I'd assume. After all, you gotta be pretty well off to live in the city, right?
That still doesn't really narrow it down. We know lots of people with lots of Mora.
Wow, I guess
Really?
being a national hero earns you friends in high places.
Нарешті. Ні, Мона, серйозно.
Here we are. Wait here a moment. I'll go hand over the cash.
Це ж будинок Мони, серйозно. Я точно пам'ятаю. Вон зверху ресурси на
Oh, so it's...
Да, Мона, стопудняк. Ну,
Who is it? Can I help you? Oh, Traveler and Paimon, what brings you here? And I'm sorry, I don't believe we've... You must be Mona Magistus, the astrologist. It's an honor to finally meet you. I'm Charlotte, a reporter from the Steambird. Your columns have been so well received by our readers lately that our
Бабло,
management asked me
нарешті
to
Мона
present you with this
багата.
cash bonus.
She got Mona's full name and title right on her first try. She really does do her homework.
Ah, you must be Charlotte. Welcome, welcome. Please, just call me Mona. Gosh, this is a long way to come from Fontaine. I hope it wasn't too much trouble.
No trouble at all. It was on the way.
Wow. Sounds like your articles are a real hit with readers all over Tibet, Mona.
стосовно чого хоч
Have
пише?
I never told you? Well, I've been writing my column, All Things Astrological,
Ah,
for the
no
Steambird
зрозуміло.
for a long time now. The chief editor wrote
Візьміть
to me a
воду,
while ago about the
підтягніть її
bonus.
до екрану.
Goodness, it's
Я їй
finally
зараз
here. I
освічу,
was
да?
wondering when it would
Астрологічну
arrive.
енергію.
Thank you, Charlotte.
Huh, you make it sound like you really needed this. Are you pressed for money, Mona?
What? No, of course not. It's just that once I knew the bonus was coming, I reallocated some funds that I'd previously
Ти
set
куди вже
aside for
потратила
daily
бабло?
necessities and purchased some expensive equipment. That's all.
Classic Mona.
Ти
Aha! Perfect! Renowned astrologist, broken, starving. Do the stars really have all the answers? The article
приблизно
practically
так і
writes itself.
виглядає. Серйозно, хорошо нас.
Oh, I beg your pardon?
Mona's actually super rich. It's just that astrology research is really expensive.
Пайман, що
Super
за
rich
фігня?
is a bit of a stretch. Anyway, enough about that. What brings you back to Mondstadt this time, Traveler and Paimon?
Originally, we just came to catch up with a friend of ours. But some things have come up, and now we're helping Charlotte investigate the case of the card snatcher.
Speaking of which, will you be competing in the King of Invocations Grand Prix? Where it is that the prizes are pretty stellar.
I'm much too busy with my research these days to dedicate time to a competition. Besides, even if I did enter, there's no guarantee I'd actually win a prize, is there?
Isn't there? I'd have thought you'd be certain to win with astrology on your side. You'd know all of your opponent's cards ahead
Ні,
of
так
time.
же само думав.
What do you take me for? No self-respecting astrologist would dream of abusing their beloved art for such
Був би
crude
я
purposes.
астрологом, як Мона, я б
Besides,
взяв
it
би
wouldn't be
нарешті
fair to
ігровий
the other
білет, оце
contestants.
на мільярдіку,
Well
все-таки
said.
дізнався по
Spoken like an
зіркам і ці
accomplished
цифри і
academic
поставив
and a
би.
conscientious citizen.
Well, yes, obviously. Anyway, if past precedent is anything to go by, you're the ones who ought to be wary of what's around the corner. Especially if you're
Я
chasing
вже знаю, хто
after
це.
this card snatcher, was it? Sounds like bad news. Shall I take a glance at what you're up against?
Thanks for the offer, but there's no need. Relying on your astrological skills for all the juicy details would make this story a Mona exclusive. But that's not
Агота,
quite the kind of
знаєш, що таке
exclusive report
скіпнуть?
I'm going for here. But don't you worry. They call it investigative journalism for a reason. We journos have our ways.
All right, well, best of luck with your investigation then. Thanks again for bringing the bonus, Charlotte. Do give my regards to the chief editor. I will, and yes, we should. I'll hold you to that.
Піпець, Шарлотта,
I think
знаєш,
it's about
якщо б
time we
ти
started
була
heading to the
поліцейською,
competition
я б тебе
venue. The
звільнив би тебе.
Mondstadt regional final should be starting shortly.
All right! Paimon can't wait to find out who the finalists are!
Так, поки що карточні тортури відкладаються. Ми поки що розбираємося, хто стипзив карти. Через стінку я.
So this is the venue, huh? Seems pretty lively here.
Да, два підозрілих чувака. Ну да. Кея?
Well, if it isn't the Traveler and Paimon, what a rare surprise. Did you really come all this way just to watch Timmy and me in the final?
Та я впевнений, що це Тіммі все
You
типзить
made it to the
карти,
finals?
типзить він.
Wait, what about your work with the Knights of Favonius? You better not be slacking off again.
О,
Hey, come on
нормальна
now.
людина,
That's
відлинює від
no way to
роботи.
talk to a friend. Naturally, I wouldn't have considered entering the competition were I not already on top of my work.
Правильно.
Enjoying a drink while playing a few rounds of cards. I can't think of a better way to relax outside of work. Can you? Oh, just be sure not to tell
Нічого.
Diona I said that.
Well, since you're in the competition, have you noticed anything suspicious going on so far? You know, like people stealing other players' cards and that kind of thing.
Stealing cards, you say? I'm afraid I haven't seen anything of that sort. Not while I've been playing, anyway. Why do you ask?
Well, we just ran into this journalist from
А,
Fontaine
бо
and
це
she...
Кея типзить, о, це капець.
Where'd Charlotte go? She was right here, wasn't she? Oh, I bet she snuck out to go find some tasty snacks for herself.
Journalist from Fontaine. Oh, you mean the one from the Steambird. I do recall seeing a Steambird reporter listed in the Knights of Favonius visitor log.
Ти
Yeah, that'll be
запам'ятав
her.
цього
She
довбаного
said that
списку?
she saw a card snatcher at the tournament venue, so we're helping her
О,
investigate.
все, вплиняють,
A
вплиняють,
card
ганяйте.
snatcher? How very interesting. But one question, Paimon. Are you sure that cards are really what this snatcher is after?
Huh? What makes you say that?
Hello, everyone! Your attention, please! The final is about to begin! Now, let's give a warm welcome to our two contestants!
Guess we'll have to leave it there. Let's continue this conversation another time. Don't worry. I will.
Go get him, Kaya. We'll see you in a bit. So, Traveler, who do you think is gonna win?
Та Кею, я саме по
Kaya's
поводу
quite the
Кею
crafty
пішов.
one. He must have some tricks up his sleeve. Either way, whoever wins is bound to make headlines. Wait, speaking of headlines, isn't that Charlotte's job? Huh. Maybe she got caught up trying out all the delicious Mondstadt snacks. Let's go look for her.
Паймон, ти тормоз. Мене більш цікавить оце. Книжка івентова. Де? О боже! Ну багато тексту. Ні.
Charlotte, what happened? You just disappeared without saying anything.
Oh, I just didn't want to bother you while you were catching up with your friend.
But Kaya's one of the finalists. Don't you want to interview him or something? You did say you were supposed to be covering the competition.
Та
I
точно
could
вона
churn out that
підставна,
kind of
більше
soft news
ймовірно,
piece in
що
5 minutes if I had to. Personally, I'm more interested in those two. From the moment things kicked off, they've been
Вона
acting
підозріла
very
чувака.
strangely, like they're trying to stay out of sight. I'm sure they must be plotting something.
Ой, фу.
You mean there are two card snatchers?
Shh! Keep your voice down! We don't want to scare them off. We need to wait until we've got something concrete. Then we can use my camera to catch them in the act. Huh? Wait! Where'd the other guy go?
He's on the run!
Це телепорт! Це телепорт! Все, Пайман, ти всім винувата.
Huh? You
На
seem
шашлик
like
будемо
you've done
тебе.
this before. Do you spy on people often?
Блін, він швидкий.
He's heading toward Mondstadt's side gate. Let's follow him, but quietly. We mustn't let him spot us.
Фіга.
go.
Де той бомжара?
Now he's heading away from the city. How long are we gonna follow him for? At this rate, we're gonna miss Kaya and Timmy's match.
На записі подивимось. Якщо буде запис. Так, забрать. І... Біжить, лови його, давай, стріляємо в п'яточку.
Oh, there. Looks like he stopped. Let's sit tight and see what happens.
Why did he come all the way out here? Is he gonna hide something? And now he's crouching down with his hands above his head. Wait! Treasure hoarders! He's in trouble!
Нормально, все, можна залишати його.
Quick! We need to rescue him!
А надо?
Help! Someone save me!
What are the treasure hoarders doing so close to the city?
Папа.
Picked.
Are you alright?
Oh, thank goodness. I thought it was all over for me.
А імечка звідки ми
Those
знаємо?
treasure hoarders. Did you know them? It sure looked like they were here just for you.
Why would I know them? I was just out for a walk, minding my own business, and then the next thing I knew, I was surrounded.
Адріано Челентано.
Oh, really? Then why did they target you? It wouldn't be because of some dubious deal you were involved in at the tournament, would it?
Huh? A deal? I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, that's a shame. You see, I'm a journalist, and I just happened to snap a picture of you and one other individual in the middle of a deal back at the tournament. I was only going to ask you for an interview, but that was before you caused all this trouble. And now you're feigning ignorance of the deal in question. Maybe I'm just wasting my time. Shall I just cut my losses and hand over the evidence to the Knights of Favonius?
Whoa! No, please. I'll talk. But you gotta believe me, there's nothing shady going on, I swear.
Wow. That was some serious bluffing on Charlotte's part. She didn't take any pictures at all.
Back at the tournament, I was approached by some random guy who said that he wanted to buy a card back off me. I said, okay, how much are you offering? And when he told me the amount, oh, my jaw practically hit the floor.
Really? What kind of card back was it?
Nothing special. I just picked it up at the general goods store. It had a treasure chest design on it. I only bought it because it was dirt cheap. This guy offered me 3 times what I paid for it and handed me the Mora right then and there. I could hardly believe my luck, so I decided to head somewhere less crowded and check the Mora was real. That's when I ran into the treasure
А,
hoarders.
ну понятно.
Did you
Короче,
ask
у
him
нього
why he
покупають
wanted to
за
purchase this
тройниці.
item from you?
No, I didn't. Genius Invocation TCG has been getting pretty popular lately, and some people will pay good Mora to make their decks look flashy. It didn't strike me as that unusual.
Той один із
But
4.
after I gave him the card back, he let out a sigh of relief and said something about, that's all the Mondstadt ones. Next stop, Liyue, or something like that.
Or something like that. He either said that or he didn't. How certain are you?
I'm positive. I know what I heard. Once the card was in his hands, he suddenly relaxed like a huge burden had been taken off his shoulders. It was genuine relief. Could that card back really be as valuable as he thought?
That I don't know, but in the interests of your personal safety, I suggest you report all of this to the Knights of Favonius. After all, you weren't doing anything against the law, were you?
Right? Yeah, no, that makes sense. I'll go speak to the Knights of Favonius right away.
It sounds like that guy's just collecting rare card backs. Are you sure this is the person you're after, Charlotte?
Well, it definitely doesn't add up. You really think someone out there's going from nation to nation, shelling out huge sums of money for a few card backs bought
Yeah.
from a grocery store? My gut tells me that there's more to this story than the card back alone. This entire
Прикинь, я
situation
коли
reeks of
збираю повну
exclusive
колекцію,
news.
от у мене всі легендарки є, але нема звичайних. Мені приходиться знайти їх в самій дупі світу.
Ooh, you mean someone like Albedo? That would explain why only some people understand the true value.
Who knows? But wherever this leads, we're definitely onto something. Even though I didn't manage to get a good look at his face, his physique and the way he moved were identical to the card snatcher I saw last time. I'm sure it's the same guy. He was much more discreet this time, though. I guess he didn't want to risk trying anything with so many potential witnesses around.
From the sounds of it, we need to head to Liyue next, right? Paimon can't wait!
Так,
Tons of
то у
friends
нас
in Liyue, too.
карточні тортури відкладаються. Я
Shouldn't we
зрозумів.
check in with Kaya before we leave? Paimon at least wants to find out who won the final.
Good idea. Let's go.
Мені лень іти. Я тепехнусь. Я як дощ впаду. Опа! Ще бомбочкой. Не вийшло.
I hereby declare the winner of the Mondstadt Regional Final of the
Timmy.
King of Invocations
Ты
Grand
всё, ты
Prix
кошмар.
is Timmy!
Wow, Timmy won! That's amazing!
Окей, я ставив до тебе бабло.
I was beaten by the best. Timmy's a tough opponent. He had me on the back foot the entire time. It's all right. You don't need to comfort me. This must be the journalist from Fontaine you mentioned earlier. Charlotte, was it? Enchanté. I'm Kaya, cavalry captain of the Knights of Favonius. I trust you're enjoying your time in Mondstadt?
The pleasure is all mine.
Отже ж як каже.
Mondstadt's reputation as the city of song and freedom is truly deserved. The mood here is simply delightful.
I'm glad you're liking it. Oh, by the way, I couldn't help but notice you all rushing towards the city's side gate earlier. Did you find something? I couldn't get it
Чувак,
off
я
my
тобі
mind,
сказав
even during the
сконцентруватись на
competition.
картах. Що ти думав про ворота?
I see.
So, it seems we have an answer to Kaya's question from earlier. What the card snatcher's really after is these card backs. But we still haven't figured out why he cares so much about them.
Ну, знаєш, коли збираєш повну
Well, while
колекцію,
I'd
в
love
тебе
to
є
accompany you
бонус.
all to Liyue Harbor, I'm afraid I still have my Knights of Favonius duties to attend to. In fact, our top priority right now is strengthening Mondstadt's defenses. Treasure hoarder activity has been increasingly rampant lately.
Don't worry, we'll keep you in the loop if we find anything. In fact, if Charlotte's journalistic instinct is on point, you'll probably be reading her exclusive report in the Steambird before long.
Wonderful. Then I look forward to reading all about it.
Thanks for supporting quality journalism. Okay, let's take tonight off and head to Liyue Harbor tomorrow. It'll give me a chance to write down everything that's happened today.
Oh, Paimon wanted to ask. See the two people on this poster? Are they the inventors of Genius Invocation TCG? They
Ну,
look so
це і
young.
зрозуміло, хто тут. Венді
Maybe,
і
but
його
very
друг,
little is
якого він
known about
скопірував.
either of them. Whether they've been living under a rock this whole time or just aren't interested in fame, I don't know. But hardly anybody has ever seen them.
The poster's probably just an artist's impression to capture the general look and feel of the duo. Beyond that, I doubt it's very true to life.
Sounds like they're a couple of socially reclusive scholars. If Paimon were in their shoes, she'd be showing up to all the events, signing autographs, selling cards, and probably getting complimentary food and drink.
Тобі тільки
I
жрать.
approve. And to top it off, you could play a few rounds of Genius Invocation with everyone.
I was reading up on the game's inventors before I came to Mondstadt. I was originally hoping to arrange an interview with them. But I soon discovered that there's no mention anywhere of where they live or of any Genius Invocation events that they've attended.
Може там
It's
років
as
100
if
назад
they've
було?
designed the game and then never played it again.
Either they don't want to play the game, or they're unable to. But they must have their reasons.
I wonder if they'll show up at all during the King of Invocation's Grand Prix.
Maybe, if you get lucky. And based on my experience, the Traveler seems to have no shortage of that.
Oh, really?
Не у судьби, а
Well,
у
that gives me one less thing to
сюжетного
worry about.
повороту.
Anyway, our focus is still on tracking down the card snatcher. I heard Snezhnaya has an old saying. If you try chasing two rabbits at once, you'll only end up empty-handed.
Well, the Traveler and
No,
Paimon
this is
can always
nice.
split up and chase one rabbit each. Oh, okay. Now Paimon's feeling hungry. We can worry about all this later. Right now, it's time to get
Я
some
теж.
grub.
Мені би зараз каву.
You can always trust Paimon to know where life's priorities lie. If it's food you're after, I recommend taking a look at the nearby stalls. The tournament has brought quite a crowd, so there's a lot of fun to be had around the venue.
Sounds great. Thanks, Kaya.
Угу. Перша частина закінчена, я зрозумів. Дуель! Так. 5 хвилин. Ща буду. Так. Що тут у нас? Угу. Ладно, просто по першому.
Explosion inside city wall. Grounded be thy woe. Explosions can hurt people. Gene
Ніка,
can be
як ти?
dreadful. Monster be bombed. Creed
Хоча
be
я провтикав.
doomed. Those are the
Угу. Вони на карті на місці. На місці. Візьму, телепортнусь і все. Та да, щось таке знайоме реально з реальності. Типу, збираєш помітки, типу, в листочку і все. Понял, ладно, перше зрозумів. 4 місця. Скільки? Блін, за сьогоднішній день не зможу це все зібрати. А це, мабуть, збор колоди карт, да? А, ні, карточний бій. Більше не можу читати. Міка, ти що вляпав?
Wait, why is everyone leaving? Did I miss it?
Ah, Mika. Too bad you weren't here to see it. I'm afraid that Captain Kaya lost.
What? Tell me everything. What happened?
Well, I don't know much about Genius Invocation myself, but I did try to follow along by listening in to what everyone was saying. Captain Kaya took out one of Timmy's character cards right at the start, giving him an early advantage. But I guess that was all part of his opponent's strategy? In any case, Timmy spent the first few rounds stocking up cards in his hand and then swung the game with a brutal offensive right at the end.
Та як він міг зібрати ці
But,
карти,
you know,
якщо там, блін,
maybe the
камні
match
не
was already
вистачило?
over from the moment they flipped the coin and determined that Kaya would go second. Whew, I need a drink.
Слухать менше не зараз.
Calm
тоді
down,
це
bro.
грати нема.
Now's not the time to start drinking your sorrows away.
О, Міка,
Knowing
правильно.
Captain Kaya, he wouldn't want to see you upset over his loss. Hey, why don't we learn how to play too? Maybe then we'll get to play against Captain Kaya someday. Though, I'm sure we'd lose pretty badly to him.
Yeah, you're right, Mika. Not a bad plan.
Я не пам'ятаю, Міку ж видавали як персонажа, а я це у мене тоді часу не було, щоб його отримати, да? Да, кріо чувак. Надіюсь, його повернуть. Що це? Рождение семьи? Ладно, пофиг. Угу, да, лук новый. Пофиг.
Cleo is a brave girl today. I found a really weird looking lizard. Want me to show it to you?
What? Феликс, Ти прикинь, скільки вже разів у тебе поламалося. Вау. І? Бла-бла-бла. Міні-гру. Следующее сообщение. І це все. Ну, задание прикольно выглядит. Угу. Прикольно, нічого не понял. У мене тільки 4 карти, так я не знаю. Так, сюди я збігав. Де ти? Чувак, ти навіть не підсвічуєшся нормально. О, оце хоч щось нове, цікаве, блін. А то карти. Ну, це можна зібрати. О, клас. Дасть 7 элементы, универсальный даст. Постепенно уменьшается. Бонуси, щось знайоме, щось уже таке було. Так, ладно, першим ділом давайте картинами. Перша картина, що там? А, так. Un momento. Блин. Сейчас думаю. Так. відміни. Да. Поміняти місцями. Тут другий сюди. Во. Перший. Все? Прикольно. Оце прикольно. Сюжетна лінія. Ага, можна збігати, я зрозумів. Тут на час треба? А, ні. О! Блін. Тільки 4 штуки можна зібрати. Так. Угу. 9. Міняємо місцями, значить. 2 великі. Все? Ні, ну якщо зрозуміти логіку, тоді можна швидесенько все зробити. А де інші? А, блін. Нафиг надо, блин, забігають мене, закидують у світу. Ладно. Закрити все тут спочатку все. Дай, сейчас замочимся. Візьмемо другий рівень, 70. Пачку сікарашек. Стандартно.
Run with nature.
Let the show begin. Everyone hold hands. I see everything.
Wind strider.
Jumpy, jumpy. I'll protect us.
Into the wind.
Da da da. Yahoo! Ah! Pew!
One with nature.
Boing, boing, boing! Hi-ya! La la la! Committed to memory!
Tip clouds high. The birds come. Wind strider.
Yeah, yeah! Roll!
Into the wind.
Da da da! Committed to memory! Ready, steady, go! Boing, boing!
As one with wind and cloud.
Wind strike!
Blazing delight! Da-da-da! Ла-ла-ла! Ха!
Скільки там треба до перемоги? На золото. О! Є золото! Так, що там у нас по результатам? Тут теж 2К. І тільки завтра можна буде зіграти. Хоча ні, більше післязавтра. Гідро. Ладно. Якщо так подумати. Ні, беремо стандартний набор. Тому що у мене Барбара це просто імба убивства.
Let the show begin. Everyone hold hands.
One with nature! Clouds high, the birds call!
This may hurt a little. Blow them all up. La la la. Hi-ya. Jumpy dumpty go. La la la. That really hurt.
Обижает меня.
I see everything. Make yourselves at home.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night! The wind knows me.
Boing, boing, boom! Hey! Share my knowledge. Blazing delight! Phew!
Wind strike! Clouds high, the birds call!
Make yourselves at home. Boing, boing, boom! Throw them all up. Hi-ya. Woo! La la la. Woo! Jumpy dumpty go. Ha! Da da da. Woo!
Ау!
No! Come on! We can do it!
Полетів. 3400. Перебор.
Dodoko? Dodoko, where are you?
Забираємо нашу халяву звідси. Що тут треба? Угу. 2 місця. Є! Все, частину забрали, це супер. Так, що даємо, що взагалі за зброя?
These bombs, so heavy.
Так. Клюв Ібіса? Чо? М. М. Заряженная атакой. Ну такое, ну, так и собі, чесно кажучи. Ну, можна все зараз пустити оце. О, господи, я його загубив. Де він? А, ось він. Угу. Ну, молодики. Так. Це ж...
Та-та-та! Woo!
Там ще якийсь стрім? Чи що? Та ні.
Chit!
Так, стоп, івентом на мені ці треба дуже.
Time to go. Yeah.
Понял. Тут ще ти знайди. Проти ще не знайти, а дожени це все. Ага, тут БЛ. Там пробіжка, там БВ, там, мабуть, збор ресурсів буде, да? Трохи завтра. Збирай все, що бачиш. Утопишся в такій мілені, я тебе припну. Фу! Казуха. Я, блін, так довго з Києві грав. О!
Everyone hold hands!
привіт.
Let's dance.
Into the wind. As one with wind and cloud.
Ready, steady, go! Blazing to light! Dumpty Dumpty go! Let the show begin.
The clouds high. The birds call.
Я думав, зараз буде така бій, оборона стола. Збережи стіл. Ну ладно. Так, що там у нас далі? По сюжету пішли. Де воно? 8 ранку. Капець, як я довго відкривав. Уже 10 годин пішло.
It's about time for us to head off to Liyue. We've got a card snatcher to catch. Can be dreadful. Monster be bombed.
Цікаво, як це будуть новачки проходити? Я, блін, тут зараз от контакт заїжджену цю граю, блін. І відстав усюди, взагалі, по ресурсам, по всьому, а новачки як будуть?
Wow. Liyue Harbor is still bustling as always.
А, поставив забув.
Where merchants flock and all ships dock. Now I understand what that saying was trying to describe. Still, nothing beats seeing it with your own eyes.
Welcome to Liyue
Ah.
Harbor. I hope you had a smooth journey. Lady Ningguang instructed me to wait for you here.
Oh, it's Ningguang's secretary! Which Bai is it again?
Козак
It's Baiwen. I assist Lady Ningguang with collecting and organizing intelligence.
That's right, Baiwen! Paimon remembers now. The other two are Baishu and Baishao.
Lady Ningguang? You mean Tianxuan of the Liyue Qixing?
Yep, that's her. But why does Ningguang want to see us? Wait, and how does she even know that we'd be arriving in Liyue
Та
Harbor
у неї
today?
дім в повітрі, вона побачила нас, ясне діло.
Lady Ningguang likes to stay informed. Nothing slips through her intelligence network. She wishes to invite our visitor from Fontaine, Mademoiselle Charlotte, to join her at Eugene Terrace to discuss cooperation.
What would she want with me? This is the first time I've
Kati
ever been to
papala siya
Liyue
bukas.
Harbor.
Lady Ningguang has known of you for quite some time. A talented and capable journalist with the Steambird who writes insightful, engaging, and, most importantly, factual prose. She rather admires
І вона
your
хоче
work.
купити журнал
She
про...
also understands that in revealing the
Parvati,
truth, your exclusive news, you have offended some interested parties that have been pulling strings behind the scenes. And that is why you have been sent on an international reporting trip to cover the Genius Invocation TCG events.
Wait, what? That's terrible! terrible. Oh, poor Charlotte.
No, it's just part of the job. I'm already used to it. But I'm surprised to learn that Lady Ningguang knows so much about my situation. Does she know my boss or something?
Paimon wouldn't be surprised. She seems to know everyone and everything.
Lady Ningguang also welcomes the two of you to join, if you're interested.
Oh, you didn't tell me you were best buddies with Lady Ningguang.
Oh, Paimon wouldn't go that far. We've just been invited to the Jade Chamber as honored guests a couple times. You know.
Ні.
But anyway, if Ningguang wants to discuss work stuff with Charlotte, it's probably gonna be best if we stay out of the way,
Тут
right?
скандал, інтриги,
Maybe
сплетні,
we
ти
can
що
go
там?
ask around about the card
Закрий
snatcher
звук,
while
тихо.
you have your meeting with Ningguang.
Oh, are you sure? All right, thanks. Then I'll leave you to it. Let's catch up and swap notes later. I'm actually pretty excited to meet Lady Ningguang, so I don't want to keep her waiting.
Very well. Please, Mademoiselle Charlotte, follow me.
See you two later.
Я впевнений, після цієї
Sounds
локації
like
ми підемо
Charlotte's
на
a
Думу.
top-notch journalist, huh? Paimon's not sure what that exclusive news is all about, but it definitely sounds like a big deal. And if she manages to write up an article about this card snatcher case, we'll be featured in her exclusive news too!
It feels like we're about to become famous.
Yep, you're right. Okay, why don't we start asking around at the docks? There's always a lot of people coming and going. Maybe someone's seen people trading cards there.
Карти. Сюди. Блін, треба згадати Відьмак 3. Я вже не пам'ятаю, що там було. Стоп! Перед тим як почати, я краще зараз збігаю кудись. Давайте я візьму ще до себе. Ну то, блін, у мене смола, блін, на максимум висить. Якщо я, блін... Треба використати.
This opportunity is quite hard to come by. Well then, amuse me. Surrender is a valid option. I promise I'll be gentle.
Wind strike.
Jumpy, dumpy, go! Come on, we can do it!
You've made some progress. Not bad. You've got a trick or two.
Hey! Sharing my knowledge! Let's dance!
No use hiding back there. Something else catch your eye? All you do is run. Raging tide.
Ну як завжди.
Just wait for a little.
Опс. Та дай запомни.
Everyone hold hands! Boing, boing, boom!
Wind strike. Fallen leaves. Adorn my night.
Тебе заб'є барба. Я ж казав, заб'є. Так, все, забрали. Що у нас там? 103. Все, можна гуляти далі. Хай копиться. А ось видно ж. Прям тут. Стоять.
Hi there, can we ask you a question?
Sure, go ahead. I'll answer as best I can.
Have you noticed anyone here collecting card backs for Genius Invocation TCG recently?
Card backs? No,
А я
I'm afraid
бачив
not.
за коробками там ззаді стоять, прикинь.
Sorry. Just before a girl in Inazuman attire walked by and I've been sneezing
You
non-stop
okay?
since.
Серйозно? Знову вона тут.
Well, take care of yourself and get well soon. We'll keep asking around.
I'll be alright. While the Millilith stands guard, evil shall never prevail.
Oh.
Hi there, we'd like to ask you about something.
Чекін надо.
Oh, sure, ask away. The ship's already set sail anyway, so I've got all the time in the world.
Have you seen anyone around here recently collecting card backs? You know, for that really popular game, Genius Invocation TCG?
Collecting card backs? I've definitely seen people around here playing the game, but I'm usually preoccupied with thinking about the sea. I've never paid too much attention to it.
It's fine, we'll ask someone else.
Oh, I really can't afford to wake up late next time.
Пробухать. Да? Не то.
Hey there, got a question for you.
Hello. Ask away. If it's fish you want, I've got all the answers.
Actually, it's not about fish. We were just wondering, since you're here all day running your stall, have you seen anyone collecting card backs for Genius Invocation TCG?
Genius Invocation TCG. Afraid I don't know anything about that. People come here for blackback bass, but not card backs.
Really? Sorry to bother you then. We'll try our luck somewhere else.
Don't you want to buy some fish to take with you? All my fish are super fresh, you know.
Well, this got off to a slow start. Let's try somewhere else.
Hey, you two. Looking for someone?
Huh? I recognize that voice. It's Kozma!
Nice to see you again, Traveler and Paimon.
Що ти тут зробиш?
Captain Beidou needed to return to Liyue to take care of some business, so I've been taking the chance to get to walk around town. It's a nice surprise to run into you two here. Looks like you have questions. May I be of any help?
Well, long story short,
I see. Well, the harbor breeze is as peaceful and pleasant as ever. I don't believe that the card snatcher you're looking for has been through here.
huh. Okay.
I'm not sure if that's good news or bad in your eyes. Oh, by the way, it seems there's a competition being held nearby. I stopped to have a look. This Genius Invocation TCG. It seems to be immensely popular at the moment.
Wait, have you never played it before, Kazuha?
No, I haven't. I have quietly observed from the side. The captain brought a small box aboard recently that contained a variety of beautifully illustrated cards. She enjoys playing with the crew while enjoying a few drinks. A few too many, perhaps.
That's called the Casket of Tomes. It's what you use to carry your cards in, and it helps you find players nearby, too. You should give it a try, Kazuha. The rules are pretty easy to pick up, and then you'll have a fun game to play with your friends.
Forging friendship through card-based combat does sound quite delightful. All right, then. Show me the ropes, if you please.
Paimon can teach you. Paimon watched the Traveler play a ton of times, so even Paimon's a master invocator now. After we teach you the rules, we'll also have to get you a casket of tomes.
But what about this card snatcher you're looking for? Is not dealing with that more urgent at present?
Oh, good point. Paimon got so caught up chatting with our old friend that she nearly forgot about our promise to our new friend. Now where should we go next? Huh? Hey, look over there! Isn't that the Inazuman courier who Diona was chatting with back in Mondstadt? What's she doing here?
Ah, I just noticed the logo at her waist. Isn't that Komania Express?
Huh? Do you know that company, Kazuha?
Yes, I've heard of it. They provide delivery services in Inazuma.
Looks like she's having some trouble. Why don't we go and introduce ourselves?
Which way is it from here?
Hey there! You look lost. Need any help?
You frightened the life out of me! Huh? Oh, I recognize you. Weren't you at the Cat's Tail in Mondstadt?
Yep, Paimon's name is Paimon, and these two are the Traveler and Kaitahara Kazuha. It's a strange coincidence running into you again.
Hello. Hello. My name's Kirara. I'm a courier for Inazuma's Komania Express.
I know Komania Express is widely praised for its punctual and safe delivery services, but I wasn't aware that the company had started operating internationally.
Wow, it's rare to meet a fellow Inazuman abroad. Our company just recently began expanding its services overseas, which is great for me because now I basically get paid to travel all around the world. Only downside is, I sometimes get a bit lost when it's my first time in a new city. Sometimes, when I'm running late, I even have to change back into my original form and climb over walls to make sure the parcel's on time. Do you happen to know the way to the Wangsheng funeral parlor? I feel like I've been going in circles all day.
Yeah, we know the place. We'll show you the way.
You will? Oh, thank you so much!
Сейчас с Диданом, да? Не.
Down on the ground, the dice spin around, while high in the sky, the sun shines bright. That last line could use some work.
Here we are! This is it!
Oh, why, it's the Traveler and Paimon. What brings you here? And I see you've brought some friends, clients, business partners, new associates.
Maybe leave the introductions to Paimon. This is Kaitahara Kazuha, and this is Kirara.
Hello, it is an honor to meet you.
Greetings, old friends and new. So, what brings you all to Wangsheng Funeral Parlor this fine day? Wait, don't tell me. Is it our latest promotion? One touch that you journeyed all this way.
No, we were just giving Kirara directions.
Hello, ma'am. Are you Director Huta of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor? I'm your Komania Express courier, and we have a delivery for you. I just need to ask you for a signature.
Let me see. Oh yes, I've been expecting this. Delivery services these days make everything so much easier. I used to have to send my consultant running to and fro for this kind of thing.
Say, Kirara, how flexible is your company in terms of delivering different types of goods? How about a living person? And what about someone who's more in between alive and dead?
Все.
Her tails are standing up on end.
Guess that's a no. Well, maybe we can talk about potentially expanding your company's services sometime.
Could I trouble you to take a moment and leave a 5-star review?
5 stars? Well, that's an odd number. Let's make it an even 6. No, much too low. Service this good deserves at least 8. In fact, 9. 1 extra for going the extra mile.
Oh, 5 stars will be plenty, really. But your enthusiasm means a lot. Alright, I should be on my way now. Thanks again for the directions. No, not necessarily. Business has been picking up lately, so the company has hired lots of new staff. But I handle all the international deliveries because I'm the quickest. I am a yokai after all.
So chances are that we'll see you on the road again soon.
Cool. Well, I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Although, hopefully next time it won't be because I'm lost.
I heard you reciting a poem just now, Director Who. May I ask from where you drew your inspiration?
Oh, do you share a liking for poetry as well?
Once in a while, I throw words at each other and see what sticks.
Yeah, there's no need for self-deprecation. I've seen people from all walks of life. And I can tell just from the way your sleeves flutter in the wind that you are a man of culture. Anyway, I'm preparing for the tournament final that will be held shortly. Anyone feeling poetic? I need ideas.
Tournament final? Ooh, you mean the Genius Invocation TCG tournament?
Yeah, that's the one. My next opponent is no small fry. Most of the time he's so unassuming you couldn't pick him out of a crowd. But during this tournament, it's like he sprang up out of the ground like a whopper flower and took the competition completely by surprise. So I have a strong feeling that this will be a tough battle to win.
Then shouldn't you be focusing on your strategy? How is writing poetry gonna help?
Because skill doesn't thrill unless you've also got style.
What?
Let me give you an example you'd be more familiar with. To make a great dish, it takes not just flavor, but presentation too. Ever heard the saying, it takes 2 flint to light a fire? Same principle applies when you're trying to make an impression.
That sounds like it makes sense. Or does it? Oh, Paimon can never tell with Hu Tao.
In duels to the death, some samurai pay each other respects before the fight. Often, the two opponents find they have much in common.
See? New guy gets it. What did I say? A man of culture.
You flatter me, Director Who. In my humble opinion, you could try incorporating your competitive aspirations into your lines. Or perhaps some words to intimidate your opponent.
Oh, we have an expert among us. Hey, why don't you play a match with me? It'll help me warm up and maybe find some creative inspiration.
As much as I'd like to oblige, I'm afraid that I haven't played before. I don't even have my own deck.
Perfect! Paimon really wants to watch you play. How about Paimon gives Kazuha a crash course right now?
Since everyone is so willing to offer their help, how can I refuse?
So there you have it! Those are the rules! Paimon also included a few little tips and tricks she's picked up from watching the Traveler play. Well, think you can handle it from here, Kazuha?
I think I've got it. Thank you, Paimon-sensei.
Не надо так її називати.
Sensei? Wow, Paimon's never been called that before.
Well, Kazuha? Ready to go one-on-one against Liyue's most notorious backstreet poet?
Yes. Thank you for the opportunity, Director Who.
Any last words before the duel begins?
One moment. Okay, I think I've got something.
Wow, that was fast.
All right. Say your piece, Challenger.
Whoa, things are really heating up.
Тут драка сейчас будет.
Minds like sharp blades clash. Friendship
Ты шо,
forged
фокус
through
клал?
cards and dice. Autumn leaves burn bright. I, Kaedahara Kazuha, humbly accept this duel.
The birds are chirping, the weather's so nice. Watch me roll 6 pyro dice. Director Who of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor is ready for battle.
Хоку на хоку.
My turn. Chi?
О, господи.
I am defeated. It's no wonder that Director Who has earned a spot in the tournament finals.
Talk about an exciting match, though.
Кошмар.
Good thing I was able to send off all those summons of yours. I have to say, it's hard to believe that this was your first time playing.
I owe it all to Paimon-sensei's teaching.
Короче, треба сразу, блін, хоронить це хоку.
You really mean
Типику
that?
сразу.
Yay! Hey, Paimon's always been able to float in the air. Well, Kazuha, did you enjoy Genius Invocation TCG?
Yes, indeed. There is a good variety of card abilities, and the tempo of the match can swing in an instant. I understand now why it's become so popular across Teyvat.
Oh, seems the world's gained yet another TCG player.
Кіцин, нарешті.
When did you get here?
Shortly after these two had begun their match, everyone seemed so focused on the game that I didn't want to interrupt. You must be Kaedehara Kazuha? Your reputation precedes you. It's an honor to finally meet you.
Please, the honor is all mine. I have heard great things about the esteemed Yuheng from Captain Beidou.
Just call me Kuching. You played very well indeed, considering it was your first time.
Куда
I'm
успіваєте? Куда успіваєте?
If we ever
Скажете,
have
ти
the
що?
opportunity, I too would like to play a match with you.
Wow, Kazuha's already lined up his next opponent.
Why so surprised? Practically everyone at Yujing Terrace is playing Genius Invocation TCG these days. I also play from time to time, when time permits.
It would be my pleasure to join you for a match. However, I can't borrow the Traveler's deck forever. Our match might have to wait until after I manage to obtain my own casket of tomes.
Oh, that shouldn't be a problem. When we get back to the tournament venue, I'll ask a member of the Genius Invocation TCG Society to provide one for you. And please don't think about returning the favor. I assure you it's no inconvenience. Besides, a friend of the Traveler is a friend of us all.
I am grateful for your kindness, Kuching.
Pleasure. Also, Hu Tao, the final is about to start. I just came to make sure you're aware.
Don't worry. It might look like my mind's on other things, but I'm still listening. Thorough preparation is the key to victory, after all.
Will you all be coming with us to the venue?
All right, back to the task at hand. We're investigating a card snatcher. Have any of you seen someone going around collecting Genius Invocation card backs recently?
Card backs? You mean like the kind with a treasure chest design on it?
Yes, exactly. That's the one.
Funny. The word snatcher didn't come to mind when I saw him. He struck me as more of a potential client.
I saw him playing a match against Chongyun this morning. He said that whoever lost would have to hand over their card back. It was close, but he managed to beat Chongyun in the end. After the match, he wiped the sweat from his forehead, took the card back from Chongyun, and left.
Sounds like we need to go talk to Chongyun then.
In that case, try Uwang Hill. I think that's where he should be.
If I may ask, what else is this alleged card snatcher suspected of doing?
We don't know too much about him, apart from his obsession with card backs. But apparently, he's stolen other players' cards before.
I see. I'll inform the Millilith to be on the lookout for this individual. But while he's still at large, make sure you stay safe.
I think I'll go with the Traveler to Uwang Hill.
All right, see you later.
With so many people rooting for me, I'm sure the match will be over before I can say phew.
All right, let's go find Chongyun.
Опа-на. Чувака тут прессує.
Hey, don't panic. I'm sure we'll find her.
Chongyun, we found you!
Paimon, Traveler. And... Hello, I am Kaedahara Kazuha. Hi, I'm Chongyun, an exorcist from Liyue. Long story short, this boy lost his friend while they were playing hide and seek.
I told little you not to hide anywhere too far away, but I've looked everywhere, and I still can't find her.
Uh-oh, it could be dangerous to get lost out here in the wilderness. We'll help look for her too. Did you see which direction she went?
Yeah, I kind of peeked a little bit when I was counting. She went that way.
Okay, then let's start looking in that direction. Little you? Little you? Where are you?
A snapped...
Not the treasure hoarders again. Oh, let's hope little you didn't run into them. Seriously, why are we always running into these guys?
Hey, everyone! Have a look at this.
Are those Genius Invocation cards?
Oh, I know that one. It belongs to little you. Her dad gave her a deck, and it's her favorite thing. She takes it with her everywhere.
So little you is definitely here. But there's a fork in the road up ahead. Oh, which way should we go?
Wait a moment. Did Little Yu's father also give her a small box to store the cards?
Yeah, a casket of tomes. I have one too.
Oh, of course. Why didn't I think of that? Yes. As long as she still has the box with her, we should be able to determine her location.
Quick, get our casket of tomes out! Let's see. There's Changyun and Little Fang. Aha! There's another player over there! That must be Little You.
Little you!
Little Fong? I'm sorry. I shouldn't have gone so far away. I was trying to find a hiding place, but then I saw a bunch of really angry-looking guys and I got scared. So I ran and ran till I ended up here.
Don't worry. We've already taken care of the bad guys. But Uwang Hill is full of yin energy. You shouldn't be playing in a place like this. Understand?
Yes, sir. We won't do it again. Thanks, everyone.
Thank you for rescuing me.
Of course. Now, don't go running off. Hang tight for a moment, and I'll walk you both home.
Paimon's glad she was okay.
Me too. Good on Kazuha for coming up with the Casket of Tomes idea.
Yeah, how did the rest of us not think of that? Huh. Guess we use it so often when we're playing cards that it didn't occur to us to use it for anything else. What a nifty little gadget. The Sumeru scholars who invented it must be super brainy. Oh, by the way, Changyun, we wanted to ask you about something.
Oh, I knew there was something fishy about his obsession with card backs. I can't believe it! I let a thief slip right through my fingers! Whoa. Deep breaths. Stay calm.
It's not your fault. You didn't know what his intentions were. If I'd been in your shoes and he invited me to a duel on the same terms, I doubt I'd have sensed anything untoward either.
Exactly. He's crafty. If you're not paying attention, he'll just steal the card he wants. And if that doesn't work, he'll come up with some other way to get his hands on it.
Did he happen to say anything after he got the card back?
Not a lot. He seemed to be in a hurry. He just packed up his things and then left for the docks. But I did hear him grumbling about how far away Inazuma is, and how he wasn't looking forward to the boat journey.
This guy sure talks to himself a lot. Well, it sounds like a pretty solid lead, so Paimon thinks we should follow it. But first, we should stop by the venue.
Then I guess I'll take Little Fong and Little Yu home now. Though I'd really rather help track down that thief.
Pam.
Yeah, you're right. When I get back, I should probably meditate for a while to calm myself down. Thanks for your concern.
Whoa. Is it just Paimon, or did things suddenly get gloomier here after Changyun left? Huh. Come on, let's get out of here.
Вистачило.
What an incredible match. Truly mesmerizing to watch two players compete at such a high level.
What? We missed the final again? Ugh, Paimon was hoping we'd at least get to catch a glimpse of the final round.
You're back. Did you find Chongyun? Everything goes smoothly?
There were a few hiccups along the way, but in the end, it all turned out fine. So Hu Tao, Did you win your match?
Of course! It didn't go quite as phew as I'd expected, but all in all, it was still a good ol' wham bam, I'd like to thank my fam! My opponent was no pushover. We both took out a couple of each other's character cards before it came down to the decisive round. I closed my eyes, held my breath, and clenched the dice tightly in my hand as I prayed for the blessings of all my supporters in the audience, both visible and invisible, wink wink. Can you guess what happened next? Channeling all my skill and style, with a flick of the wrist, I released the dice from my hands and shouted my battle cry at the top of my lungs.
Watch me roll 6 pyro dice!
And lo and behold, when the dice came to rest, I counted precisely 6 of the pyro persuasion. It was all over before I could say,
wow, sounds like your poem worked like a charm.
Director whose playstyle is rapid but graceful, like a lone butterfly navigating the depths of a forest. With a little luck beneath her wings, she soared above the competition.
Luck is a key ingredient in every success.
Oh,
Wouldn't you agree, Traveler?
Oh, it's Ningguang and Charlotte! Finished with your business meeting?
Yep. I have to say, the Tianquan has a very incisive mind. She's extremely insightful. I gotta admit, I'm kinda envious of Baiwen now. Oh, wow. You must be Kaedahara Kazuha.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Charlotte.
First the Traveler, now Kazuha. Feels like I've been inducted into the Tevat Heroes Club. I remember when you made the headlines of the Steambird. Young samurai blocks the Muso no Hitotachi. You captured the public imagination in Fontaine for some time.
my oh my, I had no idea I was up against such a legendary warrior in our card duel earlier.
That's all in the past now. I count myself as the fortunate one today for this chance to make so many new friends.
Today is indeed a momentous day to have brought us all together. I propose that I treat everyone to a meal to mark the occasion, if it pleases you all.
Oh, sounds like it's victory meal time. Count me in.
You'll have to excuse me for a moment while I wrap things up at the tournament venue. I'll join you all later.
Блін, таку пачку нам. Мисливець на демонів, божество, всі були в ахрені.
This is great! We can have a nice hearty meal and get a good sleep tonight before heading off to Inazuma tomorrow.
Тобі тільки жрать.
Inazuma, does this mean you found a new lead on the Card Snatcher?
Sure did! Investigating is what we do best! Well, okay, guess luck played a part in it too.
I still have some things to take care of here in Liyue, so I'm afraid I won't be able to accompany you to Inazuma.
Okay, but remember to keep working on your genius invocation skills. You never know when Paimon-sensei—
I've also heard some things about this card snatcher you're pursuing.
Already? Wow, nothing gets past Ningguang, huh?
A new card back appeared on the market recently. It's extremely rare and bears an image of a treasure chest. Some players are willing to pay exorbitant amounts of more for things of this nature, as they believe they can improve their luck. So I looked into them briefly to see whether there was any genuine commercial value in them. I quickly learned that every card back with that particular design had been scooped up overnight. There's not a single one left in all of Liyue. Initially, I thought this might be just another case of a merchant hoarding goods in hopes of maximizing their profits. But once I heard more, I realized it must be the thief you are after.
Is there anything else unusual about these card backs other than their rarity?
Unfortunately, since I didn't manage to procure one for myself, I'm unable to say for sure. All I know is that despite being custom-made, they are not particularly exquisite. If they were, you can be sure I would have purchased one sooner.
The mystery of this card snatcher gets more baffling at every turn.
It doesn't matter. Given how much he likes to talk to himself, he's sure to spill all his secrets sooner or later.
Every journey into the unknown is a mystery waiting to be solved. But often, it is encounters with the unexpected that make the journey all the more interesting. For instance, It was certainly a pleasant surprise for me today to meet top talents from all around Tevat.
Yeah?
By the way, does Captain Beto play Genius Invocation TCG by any chance?
Yes. In fact, she's one of the best in the whole Crux fleet.
Would you mind putting in a word for me, Kazuha? I'm a longtime fan of Captain Beto's. I always hoped I'd be friends with her someday, but so far I've never had the chance.
Sure. But please be gentle when you inevitably defeat her in Genius Invocation.
Я знаю, просто. Ну все, вынесешь мозги. Так, с чем тут? Ох ты, ё! Я понял. Фак! Я. Так, є. Ну, це залі вже було легко. Це все? Ще 4 картинки. Де? Понял.
Hi there, my name's Charlotte. I'm a reporter for the Steambird. Could I borrow a moment of your time for a brief interview?
А якщо ще буду читати весь текст, це буде
Sure.
ще смішно.
Go ahead.
You made a promising start in this competition, leaving many contenders in the dust on your way to the finals, before narrowly missing out on a championship win when you lost to director Hu Tao of the Wangsheng Funeral Parlor. It must be difficult for you knowing how close you came to victory. With this in mind, would you like to share your thoughts on how the final match played out?
Sorry, do you want an answer for the media, or do you want my actual thoughts?
I'd like to hear your actual thoughts, of course.
Це фігня, да?
Well, I've always said that playing cards is 70% skill and 30% luck. But when your opponent rolls 6 dice of the same element at once, there's no coming back from that. Not even with Adeptus level skills. So there was no hope for a mere adventurer like me.
Це майстерність кидання камінчиків, дорогенькі.
I've heard that even the unofficial Genius Invocation tournament is enjoying a huge turnout. Many serious TCG players have registered for both the official and unofficial ones. As for me, I don't mind trying my hand at the trending games from time to time, though I still prefer chess. But when it comes down to it, whatever differences there may be between the various games around, they all share one important thing in common. They bring friends together.
Seems like you'll be playing against me this time. Great. I was just looking for a worthy opponent.
What? Це на максимум, давай. Ничего, нормально. Дзиндан.
Sure.
Відрі. Давай.
Solidify!
No more holding back! Rain Cutter!
Круто. А що це було? А, поміняємо от зараз на нього. Угу. Так, я з раунду, давай.
Crossover!
Фігово.
As per our contract.
Що ж робити? А ну-ка.
Lament!
Last breath.
How about this.
Ніяк. Я ж натиснув. Кляті, щити.
Stabilize!
See?
This is order.
Bye-bye.
Remember? Well played. Huh?
Нуль. Капець. У нього ще 3 дайса.
Huh?
Так.
Gather!
I am. Oh, wait! Let me
Alright,
think for a second. Useless!
Це не прикольно. Що робить? Він зараз ударить.
Evil conquering! I'm feeling a little off.
Щось є? Інтернетики не вб'є, да? Спою, блін. Ну. Ненажу, це реально карти, це не карти.
You truly were a worthy opponent.
Карти, Квінс, усюди! Перемогти ще додатково. Сударь! Що у нас по сюжетній лінії? Один день? Чекайте. Фу. Ну, пішли Шарлі збирати ресурси. Так. Першим делом надо добавити. Скільки там дофіга ж треба? Ну, пішли мочитись.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
Так.
Commit it to memory. I'll protect us. La la la. Boing boing boo. Dumpy dumpy go. Hi-ya. La la la.
Boing, boing, boom!
La la la. Let's wait for the. Let's dance.
Так. якогось там ще мокачення. Хоча... Все повільно і похоже. Ну там, земелі закриті. А, на Басяру пішли. А, ні, Басяра вже закритий. Хоча я не пам'ятаю, що я проходив в цьому тижні. Не собраних секунд. Тут теж. Це що? Хомачиця.
You're trembling. Is it the cold or just cowardice?
Із-за того, що, блін, натиснули
Make yourselves at
кнопку.
home. I'll protect us.
Detestable.
Committed to memory. Crazy delight. Da da da. Yeah. Ah.
Wind strike. As one with wind and cloud.
La 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 la. Grow, grow, grow.
Into the frozen
Wind
void.
strider. Let's dance.
Sure.
Давай, метелик,
The
лови.
Tsarita's benevolence has no place for transgressors.
Бла, 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 бла. Де метелик? Водочки. Ненавиджу її на водочки, чесно.
I'll protect us.
Все, вынос.
Yeah. Let's play through a little. Dumpty Dumpty.
Fallen leaves, adorn my night.
The Temple of Wisdom.
There.
Let's dance. Come on, we can do it.
Wind strike.
Grow, grow, grow. I'll protect us. Go, Barbara, go.
Who dares call me a witch?
Committed to memory.
clouds high. The birds... Not every wound will heal.
This may hurt a little. Sharing my knowledge.
Let the show begin.
Давай выходи с нами. Да, ядрён батон.
Who dares call me a witch? Not every wound will heal.
This may hurt a little. Ready, steady, go!
Yeah!
Boing, boing, go!
I never asked for redemption. Never.
Бла, бла, бла.
This
is no place to loaf around.
Я хочу на гору сходить.
I'm fine.
Стоп, а це що було? Угу. Менше на 4 секунди.
Will be as tough.
See that he stays safe.
Що там?
Keep going.
Так. Що ж можна побачити? Зараз подивимося.
Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you are troubled.
No, let me try again. I wish my sister could play hide and seek with me.
Are you tired? Try my new spicy energy drink. I'm sure it'll wake you up.
Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you are troubled.
What? Wish my sister could play hide and seek with me. No, let me try again.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you are troubled.
What? Another bad one? No, let me try again. Wish my sister could play hide and seek with me.
La da 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 da.
Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you are troubled.
Wish my sister could play hide and seek with me. What? Another bad one? No, let me try again.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.
Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you are troubled.
Wish my sister could play hide and seek with me.
La da 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 da.
Talk to the Electro Archon whenever you are troubled.
Wish my sister could play hide and seek with me.
Якось ладно.
I wonder when I'll be as tall as my big sister.